All right, we're back with more Mario at exactly 40. We must collect more power moons. There's a lightning lord, apparently. Things are happening. What a wonderful, summary for you. You're welcome. Lots of cliffhanging action in here. Just like the Sylvester Stallone movie, Daylight. I have, on like a list that I've made for myself, a bunch of novelizations of different movies like Daylight and others. Because I'm very curious about, what those are like. And because I used to read them as a kid. And so I do wonder, like, what are these like? Are these any good? It makes me think sometimes, because I'm like, maybe they're great, you know what I mean? Like, it's possible. It's probably not likely that they're great. The likely scenarios that they're not great. Ah! But I am very curious. It's so funny to me that, like, back in the day, every movie, every big budget-ish movie got a novelization. As if that was something the world needed. They must have made money. I do remember, though, like, when I was a kid, because I read a bunch of them, because I was, like, an action movie fiend. And I would read them because it was, like, they usually came out before the movie. And so I could, get my hands on them. Whoop. Out of energy or something, huh? Oh. Ah! Dun, dun, dun. Woo. So I would read them as a kid because I was like, I can see this before, or I can read this and then know what's going to happen in the movie before actually the movie comes out. Which now I'm a little like, why would I do that? You know what I mean? I'm not really that interested in ruining the movie for myself? And the thing is, like, the kind of novelizations I was reading were of, like, James Bond movies or something, right? Or, like, a movie like Face Off or Armageddon, where I'm like, I think it's fair to say that in those cases, the movie is probably the optimum experience, right? Like, I don't think that in those cases the novelization is like the ideal way to experience that story. You know what I mean? Rocketing through space, doing whatever, tearing your face off and replacing it with another actor's face. I think the movie is like the ideal. I talk a lot about novelization or book to movie, right? And it's not my favorite thing all the time because I'm like, sometimes I think books, certain stories, I think the book version is like the ideal version of the story. This is like interesting. I was talking earlier about the city and how it's weird that there are people in the city. But this dragon's also kind of weird because, Bowser's kind of the dragon of Mario universe properties, but then there's this dragon who's like more of a dragon. Whatever. It's not important. What's fun about playing these Mario games, I have to say, is like I could see people being like, everyone's upset about this and that. you know, you like watch superhero movies and people do get upset about certain changes that are made or things that are happening in the movies. But sometimes I'm like, yeah, but I mean, it's not really worth getting upset over. And I do feel like people have that feeling about Mario of like, yeah, you know, maybe it's not worth getting upset over. Maybe it's nothing to be furious about. Hello. So even when it's something you don't like, or like when the continuity is not all straightforward, you know, when it's like, well, okay, there's a different princess in this one, or this is happening, or whatever. It's not like a cause for concern. Oh, what's happening? Oh, I see this red block is going around, huh? So I want to freeze it? Is that what I'm trying to do? You think that's a deadly trap or a hidden something? Fortune does favor the bold. I mean, when we say fortune favors the bold, is it like 9 times out of 10? You know, what's the ratio? Okay. Ah, shit. Well, whatever. I have a feeling I'm gonna regret this, but... But yeah, so like Mario is like a world you can get into that's not quite as combative. At least doesn't feel like it to me as, you know, like a Star Wars or something like that. Where it seems like people have big feelings about it. And, you know, whatever. I don't care. If people want to have big feelings about it, go for it. I just, it's different that way, isn't it? Can I, like, get back in this way or no? Okay. 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 So what's the ideal with this one? That, probably? Shit. Do you think I have to get both of these? Like, if I screw up the second one, I have to start them both over? That sound to indicate, like, you did it right. Jeez. Well, now... Oh, okay. Let's get you. Oh man, look how fast these are going. Uh-oh. I made that? So it probably has to be on the lowest, huh? For me to make that one. Alright. Back to the main thrust. It's so funny to play this, like, newer game, but the controls and, like, the way you interact with turtle shells and stuff is different. Can I make this if it's the second? Do I need to? All right. Shit. Shit. Well, you gotta hit it first of all. Oops. Whoops. So anyway, I've got these novelizations on my, like, you know, a to-read list. But, like a to-read list, when you read a lot, kind of turns into this thing where every once in a while you look at it and you're like, why, when I made this, did I... Like, it seems like when I made this, I kind of thought my life would be infinite. Maybe this is part of aging, of being at exactly 40, that I'm like, yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Is this really a great idea? Can this guy wear my hat? Is this a bad idea or a good idea? A bad idea. I was like, maybe this is a good-ass idea, and then I was like, it's not. It's definitely not. Okay. See anything else in this vicinity? Okay, so this is like an immediate slide off surface, indicating to me that I'm not meant to be on it. Damn it. Alright. Hey, you know what? You gotta check, right? You gotta try. Think he'll talk to me or anything? Oh, yeah, okay. You didn't kill him. He's just really tired from getting his ass kicked. That's the thing. People think that in a fight, you know, somebody gets, like, beat up or killed. They're just exhausted from absorbing the punches. This seems to be a relatively short... Oh, no! This has claimed an awful lot of my lives for being, so short. Damn it. Okay. Yeah. I want to go down there. What's the easiest? See, I'm still confused by these. Which I should be, right? Does that make a noise? Can't push it. Alright, well I guess I'll just have to come back to this. I keep hoping that, you know, it will become more obvious how I get that, but so far it's still unclear. Which makes me unsure, like, is it something I missed? Something I should have done early on? Or is it something I should just continue on? And, you know, then coming back to it, I'll be in good shape. I should check the thing here, huh? And be like, how many moons are there? Because there probably aren't many here, right? And it doesn't look like there's any coins. Oh, okay. Well, or we could just leave. That's fine. I mean, I got like twice as many as I needed to get through here, so that's okay, right? That's cool. Everything's fine. Why are all the stickers on the far side? But yeah, so you make a to-read list. Sometimes you look back on it and you're like, what was I thinking? Sometimes you look back and you remember. You know what I mean? I remember like, oh yeah, that's when I had this idea that I was gonna do X. You know, I was gonna do these kind of books or read some how-tos on this, or like I was following somebody and they were like recommending these books or something. You know what I mean? But sometimes you're just like, I don't know, man. It's like I want to have read the novelization of Demolition Man, but I don't know that I want to read it. You know what I mean? That just seems like the kind of thing that it's like it's like watching a bad movie where it's way more fun to talk about than it is to do. Ah, I didn't want to do that. Do I have 10 or do I have 9? Because I crushed one. Fuck. Mario, you idiot. Think he'll come back? If I go over there, will he come back? Aha! Did I kill 2? Look at this Goomba tower. Oh. Well, well, well. Just seeing if those birds held a dark secret. Why a dark secret? I don't know, why not? Who's this guy? Poke. Oh. I see. I'm gonna hit one of these vent things because I saw the one earlier and was like, is that anything special? Might be, might not. You can't poke and run. Didn't take us long to say something that sounds gross. Okay, wait a second. I want to see a different map. How do I do that? Can I not do that yet? Menu, 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 map, menu. No. Thought I could like look at all the worlds or something. Damn it. Oh. This electricity thing is interesting because, like, originally I was like, okay, you're going along a wire. But now it's like you're just going. Ah, shit. Would have been a lot easier if I could have killed those guys first, huh? And then just spun my hat around. Aha! Oh, okay. Oh! I see, I see. Damn it. This time, for sure. Oh! Whew! That seemed much more difficult for me than it should have been. But you know. That's a story of my life, huh? There's a trailer for Beetlejuice 2. Speaking of things that it's like people are fans of or whatever. I'm a pretty big Beetlejuice fan. I would say it's in my top 3 movies. I would say my top 3 are Beetlejuice, Army of Darkness, and perhaps Demolition Man? The aforementioned Demolition Man? You know, which is not like an awesome set in terms of taste or anything, but whatever. They're movies that I really enjoy. Pee-wee's Big Adventure is probably up there as well. I like Tim Burton's stuff. I mean, like, I think his Batmans are really good. And, you know, I know that today they seem a little whatever. They're not as great, but I think that, like, there's a generation of people who will always hold that in high regard. Kind of the way, like, I am of the opinion that Spider-Man 2 is probably the best Spider-Man movie, perhaps even the best superhero movie. Which I think is a controversial, non-controversial opinion. Because I think a lot of people have similar thoughts about it. But so it's certainly not unique to me or anything. Oh, damn it. How did I do? Oh, I see. No! Not even kind of. Oh, God! You really gotta, move when you fight this guy, huh? Come on! Damn. Thought maybe I could get away with that. So, the trailer for Beetlejuice 2 just came out. And Poon Master Flex was like, "Are you excited?" And I was like, I mean, not really. You know, the trailer doesn't really show anything. Which is... Oh, I didn't even have to do that. Which is fine, like, it's not like it has to, but... I mean, it... it certainly felt like, you know, a very stock trailer for that movie, which is to say, like, they're like, alright, what are we gonna do? Gonna do kind of a little nostalgia hit by having the music, but, you know, a little slower, a little more instrumental version of the theme. And we'll have Beetlejuice in the thing, and, you know, do all that stuff. And I was kind of like, yeah, I mean, it didn't look bad. There was nothing about it that I was like, this is gonna suck. It was just like, there wasn't much to it. You know, it doesn't really tell you what's gonna happen in the movie. Which, in, you know, in fairness, I have not watched the trailer for the original. But I'm sure that one probably didn't tell you much. But here's the thing, is like, at that time it wasn't like a known property, right? Now it's like a known property. So I feel like it's kind of a different proposition to do something like that or not. Like, show you things or not. It kind of means a different thing. So I was like, I don't know, like, I guess I get worried with stuff like that. Not worried, I'm just like, you know, not jazzed about it, because my feeling is like, I don't know, when they don't really show you much, it makes me concerned that there isn't much to show. Years ago, I read the script for Beetlejuice Goes Hawaiian, which was like the original Beetlejuice 2, which I thought was a really funny idea. Because, you know, it kind of plays on, like, the first Beetlejuice has a lot of, like, you know, goofiness as far as, like, hey, you know, suburban families and suburban life and all that stuff. And, you know, so it kind of plays with a lot of those tropes, and I felt like Beetlejuice Goes Hawaiian kind of continues that tradition by being like, you know, in a sitcom, it's like, what's the move? Season 5 or so, it's like, oh, everyone goes to Hawaii for no reason. Well, for the reason of like, hey, we can all take a vacation to Hawaii. And they're like, all right, let's do it. What the hell, man? There's something I'm supposed to do with this, but I don't know what it is. Aha. And you know, I think the juxtaposition of like this very goth setup, you know, the characters are, you know, Lydia is funny to have in Hawaii. Beetlejuice is funny to have in Hawaii. Everything about it is funny. And I'm like, yeah, actually, this is a pretty funny idea. And like, and it, you know, it kind of plays with the idea too of just a sequel in general. So it's like from the get-go, that one I was like, you know, this is not a terrible idea. I don't know if it would have worked at the time. Or if I would have enjoyed it at the time. But now I'm like, just as far as a premise goes, and sort of making fun of that idea is appealing to me. Like, that is honestly something that I would think is funny. And I'd kind of be like, I get why you're doing it. Because, you know, I think Tim Burton had feelings about, like, sequels and some other stuff like that, you know, in the movie industry. I don't know if he still is that way or not, but it doesn't really matter. But I wasn't real happy with his Alice in Wonderland. I guess I could see it again and maybe I'd have a different feeling. I think I had high expectations because I was like, well, this seems like a pretty good fit. And I guess I also sort of thought that insertion. Poking the turret wall. Okay. That's my new euphemism for getting it on. Poking the turret wall. The hell? What else can I... Oh, okay. But yeah, so I guess, like, you know, I wasn't excited about it. Which doesn't equate to me being, like, mad that it exists, because I don't really care. That's the thing, is, like, I guess, as of late, and by late I mean, like, the last decade, I just don't really care that much about a lot of this stuff. You know, it's like, I didn't see Ghostbusters 2016. Do you think I still have my moon shards here, or do I have to shart my pants all over again? Fudge. Maybe I don't have to do it again. Maybe I should take an optimistic route. an optimistic view of this whole... Oh wait, did I get the moon already? I did get the moon already. So of course I don't need the shards again. Well, I mean, I didn't get the moon. I made it appear. I guess I shouldn't be so hard. So like Ghostbusters is like the closest parallel. I didn't see 2016. I just wasn't particularly interested. And like, you know, what I saw of it, I was like, I don't know. And, you know, I'm not like the hugest Ghostbusters person, so that it just wasn't a big deal for me, like another Ghostbusters happening. Like, I don't know if I would have felt exactly the same. Like, I probably would have had a little bit more affection for the idea if like the original cast had come back, you know, to play the Ghostbusters one more time. But it's just not something I was that interested in. And I didn't see Afterlife. I haven't seen the new Frozen Empire movie. These are all movies that I'm like, I would probably watch at some point, you know, like if they all came on Netflix and I could just watch all of them, I would probably do so. Hold on. But you know, like I haven't seen most of the new Star Wars stuff. Like I haven't seen Boba Fett show, Mandalorian. I haven't seen the Obi-Wan show. I haven't seen the last, what is it, the Last Skywalker? The Rise of Skywalker? I haven't seen it. It's just like, I don't know, I just don't care that much. Or like, I guess I had my fill. I don't know how to describe it, but it's just kind of a thing where I'm like, it's not a you mad bro thing. It's a, you know, I don't know. I got enough of it. I've had all of it that I need. But you know, I think that that's the thing that's kind of beautiful about these Mario games is like, they can change, they can be different, they can do, what? Where am I? What just happened? Where is this? Who am I? I see, I see. Give me the money. Some of these coins are getting a little tough to get, aren't they? There's still like a variety because like that was a pretty easy moon to get, you know what I mean? A minimal amount of exploration will earn you that one. Got them all but one. No! Maybe I should just go and die and fall off and get it. It's all like, I feel like it really goes back to Rogue One. And it's not the movie, I didn't dislike that movie really, I just, I remember sitting in the theater, oh shit, well, I got it. I was sitting in the theater watching Rogue One, and it was like 2/3, 3/4 through, and I just remember thinking to myself like, I'm just never gonna enjoy a Star Wars movie as much as I did when I was like a kid. You know, like, the anticipation I had for episode 1 will never be matched. I loved going. I went with my mom to go see when they like re-released all the ones in theaters, the original trilogy. And like, I know that, you know, they fucked with it and like ruined it a little bit for some people, but to be honest, like seeing it in the theater was really fun. And it was kind of fun to go with my mom because, you know, she wasn't like a huge action movie person or anything, but it was just like a fun thing we did together. I think I need that bird, don't I? Is this like even close? Did I game the system? By which I mean the Nintendo Entertainment. Oh shit. Well, we definitely need a bird. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Can I use your beak to peck the walls? Da 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 da. I got stabbed right then. But yeah, and so I was like, it's just not like, it's not gonna bring me joy like it did when I was a kid. And it wasn't like a horrible, like, you know, fuck this movie thing. It was just like a, you know, a feeling, like a, you know. I guess it's, you know, things change. Things change as you age. And I was just kind of trying to be happy with, like, what I had enjoyed. Well, that can be arranged. Look like little tanukis. I see, I see. I think I need to get up here. Woo. Oh wait. He's gonna look so cool. Damn it. I'm one short. Look at me. These antlers. Now who's dressed like a samurai, asshole? This is great. It's just so cool. I assume this is like some kind of, you know, version of like a cultural art form. It's great. Love it. Oh shit! Okay. I don't know why I was so nervous for that, like, no! It was a little bit, was not that big a deal. Oh shit. Whew. Seems like in the 2D sections, there's pretty consistently 2 moons to be found. You gotta get that statue and put it over there, right? And you get something. I need one more purple coin. Ugh! See, that was a lesson I think they came up with in Mario Galaxy, which is like make like spectacular little scenes to fly through. You know, just visually good. Make it like it is, but visually gooder. I could have done this over there, huh? That's what I need to do. What does this guy do? Exactly. Okay, hold on. Ah! Jeez, Pete. This way. This way. So, I don't know. It's fun. I think that's part of the fun of Mario is like, for me, and this whole project is like, you tell people you're playing a bunch of Mario games and there's not like, oh, you're not playing this one, are you? Or like, oh. The closest is probably, I know some people have an aversion to Yoshi's Island because they're like, oh, the crying baby is too much. Which, you know, you're not totally wrong about it, but I'm also like, you know, maybe just get over it. Like, it's not that big of a deal. The maniacal laughter is pretty good. So yeah, it's fun because, like, I think Mario has mostly avoided that. Probably because you know, Mario has always changed a little bit, so it's not like, the same frustrations that people have with some other properties, I guess. I am a little surprised that they haven't made a game where it's like you play as the princess and basically, you know, mastermind your own escape. And by the time Mario and Luigi show up, you know, like the end of the game is they show up to save you, but like you're just walking out of the castle while Bowser's castle while it crumbles or something. But you know, that's the thing too, is I feel like that wouldn't be unwelcome. You know what I mean? It'd be like, hey, if the game is fun, I think people will play it. But also, it's just not something that I'm passionate about on the level of, like, it's about time. You know what I mean? Like, ugh, their hesitance to do this is like a slap in the face of gamers everywhere. You know, it's just like, they haven't done it yet, but I think they will. You know what? They'll do it eventually, so fuck it. Damn it. This is gonna be a little tricky. Come on. Nothing? Just gotta go, I guess, before. Think there's nothing in these boxes, or do you think that maybe I'm just supposed to kill these guys, huh? Oh. Well, you smashed half the boxes, you might as well keep going. Right? So I started reading Superman comics last year because I tried to do a little bit more of Batman and Superman because I'd never really read any Superman. You know, Batman post-Crisis on Infinite Earths. You know, I wasn't real familiar with either. So I was like, I'll give it a try. Because the thing is, like, with Marvel comics, I've read enough of them that when I read like a newer one or like they have some big crossover event or something, I kind of know what's going on. You know what I mean? I don't see the Scarlet Witch and I'm like, who the hell is that? But with DC, it was kind of like that for me because I just didn't really know the characters and didn't know the significance of a lot of things. So there were actually a really good run of Superman. It was like immediately post-Crisis on Infinite Earths, Man of Steel, I think by John Byrne. But then I started reading, I'm like one volume of collected comics before the death of Superman storyline. And I'm like, you know, I don't know if they had already planned the death of Superman or what, but I'm like, man, this is running out of steam. Like, it's real bad. And, like, the art seems not as good as it had been. And, like, just a lot of it is, I'm like, Look at this leprechaun. It's bad. It's just the kind of thing that feels like filler, which, you know, you're probably familiar with if you've read some comics, which you're like, yeah, I mean, sometimes they just kind of do stories because they're like, well, you know, something's got to come out in March, so what the hell, you know? I just decided to push through and just keep hitting him instead of dodging, which is lazy, but if it works, it works, right? I saw a post online of somebody using that phrase, because actually I just said it, but it's not, I'm not a fan of that phrase. It was somebody posted a picture of someone came to fix their roof and they had two ladders that were held together by basically using zip ties to put the rungs together. And, you know, there were some people who were like, if it works, it works. Or like, if it works, it ain't stupid. And I was like, no, I'm pretty sure this is stupid. And, you know, my first thought was like, well, I mean, the main courtyard. My first thought was, you know, that's stupid. But my second thought was kind of like, you know, if I hired someone to come to my house and, like, fix something, and they showed up with that, I think I'd be like, you know, if this is the amount that they care for their own safety, how much do they care about fixing my roof? You know what I mean? Like, do they give a shit about my roof being, like, in good shape if that's what they're bringing to the table? If they're only like, you know, I'm only, like, kind of trying to keep myself, like, from having a life-altering injury of falling off, like, you know, I don't know, 40 feet onto, like, pavement. If that's the most you can spare, I am concerned. But, you know, we are talking about the difference between here playing a Mario game and being 40 feet in the air on a ladder, so not exactly the same thing, right? We don't have to have the same standards for those two activities. Okay, hold on. Lists. Okay, so there's only like one more star. And there is in fact no coins. In that dragon world. Something I like about these 3D Mario games is that the scale of them, like all the environments are really huge compared to Mario. Which flies a little in the face of, like, I think for a long time, especially NES, Super NES era, it was like a big game sprite was like really attractive, right? Like it was like, ooh, this is special. A game that was even kind of shitty could get by at least on an attractive level, like by having like a huge sprite. But yeah, these games kind of go the opposite direction, don't they? Like, what if the sprite wasn't that big? What if the environment was really big and so it kind of gives this different level of interest? Oh, shit. I guess I didn't know from the start that, you know, if you got in the water with this guy, it would ruin him, but I suspected. We all have our limitations. Ah! Oh! There's nothing like desperately needing it. Now let's do this, huh? Ah! Boing, 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 boing. Oh! I guess you won't chalk to me until I fix everything, huh? Fine. You know what? Toad. Okay. That was fortunate placement of camera slash the moon there. Boing, 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 boing. No! Can you only do that so long? Did I screw that up? I mean, I screwed it up. The question is in what way. Seems like you could do it forever. by the way, I filled out a March Madness bracket this year. So I've used different techniques to fill out a March Madness bracket because I know nothing about sports. So, the first year... Fuck, I don't even remember how I did it the first year. It was stupid. I know that. Is that enough info? It was a stupid thing. I did a dumb. I think there's some more coins this way. Maybe? Maybe not. I wish I could remember. Now I can't remember. Almost like it doesn't really matter. And I just kind of made something up at the time. Last year I did it based on... Well, oh, I do remember. I did it based on which mascot I estimated would win in a fight. So, you know, I had to look up each team and then look up what their mascot was. And, like, do you think this creature would defeat that creature in combat? Mortal combat. And if the answer was yes, I was like, oh, well, then that's the team I'm picking. Shit. Need a bird, don't I? What is this thing here? Oh, that's for a seed! Oh, God. Oh, wow. Okay. We have a history of overdoing and underdoing this. Feel like I needed that. Where do I go? Oh God, I have to do the seed again? Well, that's something. Not the wisest camera view to use there. I think this is how I get these purple coins. No, I'll probably use a bird, huh? Alright, let's try this again. Did I get it that time? Oh, shit. Shit! Damn it. Oof, this is taking me back to some, you know, not favorite Mario things. Having to do this little task again and again. Not my favorite! These are the points when a game comes to a screeching halt. So let's see, I did mascot fights one year. I did... Oh. Do I have to hit these with my hat then? The only way. Oh! Crap. Crap in my hat. It's fine. I'll just do it again. It's fine. Shit. Shit. My impatience almost cost me dearly. Not for the first time in my life. This is one of those moments where I was like, these are what make me consider whether I should play the game and do everything, or just kind of do the things that I'm really enjoying. I'm not enjoying this. So second year I picked based on whether the closest tour stop for the band Ghost. So if there was a school from like Kentucky and a school from Tennessee, I would look at the tour itinerary for the band Ghost and say, alright, which one's closest to a, which school is closest to a Ghost tour stop? And that was how I did it. Okay. Aha! That's what we call strategy, baby. Also, I decided this time to just go like straight on and not try to adjust at all. So I want to try and do that again. I don't know if I can successfully reset that way. Oh! Okay, but I think I can get it this time, because I just gotta go straight. I'm quite proud of myself for coming up with that butt stomp strategy to use up the dash thing. That was cute. And then this year I did based on regional snacks. So I tried to find a list of like, you know, things that particular places are really known for. Because, you know, it was like, you could look up maps that are like, well, you know, they love Reese's peanut butter cups in Kentucky or something. And I was like, yeah, that's not really what I'm looking for, though. You know, I was looking for like regional specialties that would help me out in that way. Alright. Shit. I like how these spiny guys are kind of like, well, we'll sort of try to kill Mario, but we're not going to go real hard on it. I'm better off trying to jump from the vine or doing that again. That's a better way to ascend. I think this is better. And it was not exactly easy to find that list. Like, I was sort of surprised because I was like, oh yeah, this would be simple. You know what I mean? Like, surely I'm not the first person who's looking for this sort of list. And I wasn't the first person, but it took a lot more doing than I thought. Because I was like, I want to know like a specialty. You know, if I'm talking about Colorado, I would be talking about probably a Rocky Mountain oyster, which is a deep-fried bull testicle. Where I'm like, look, it's not like something that people who live here eat every day, but it's something that people from here have heard of, and it's like a regional thing, you know what I mean? You're not gonna find it everywhere. So anyway, I did that based on favorite snacks, and I'm doing horribly, by the way. My brackets like never go well. I'm never like a contender for like any kind of, you know, victory there. Shit. Need that bird back. Certainly he's not there anymore. Man! Gotta go all the way up this again? I guess it's not that bad. Okay. But yeah, it's funny. I was watching a thing with Larry David, because, you know, he's a sports fan, and they were asking him about brackets. And I did enjoy seeing that he was like, who has time to do this? Like, who are their spouses? What's going on? Because he's like, Valparaiso? I'm supposed to know, like, who plays for them? You know, like, I don't know these schools. I don't know these people. Like, what's happening? And I was like, yeah. You tell him, Larry. Someone I know got a vasectomy, and their vasectomy doctor, urologist, is that who does that? Penile surgeon. Was like, yeah, March is the most common time, because guys get it, and then take the time off work and watch March Madness. Which I was like, that's so fucking stupid. Like, what a waste of time. Yeah. Meanwhile, when I did it, I read a shitload of comics. Like, just an absolute fuck ton. Which was great. Loved it. So, you know, I guess I should not throw so many stones in this glass house. Alright, is this the showdown? The long-anticipated showdown? On the moon! Pretty good wedding venue. The moon. I gotta be honest. I mean, destination weddings, talk about a pain in the ass, but boy, you're not gonna have any freeloaders at your wedding who are just there for the food if you go to the moon. You know what I mean? That eliminates the remote possibility of that even happening. Uh-oh. Got a Voltron here. Something I like from old comics and stuff, especially, but like this too. I like when bad guys have like a, you know, like these guys have a mech And they've decided to make it have, you know, their faces on it. That's very funny to me. Ah! I'm gonna have to like figure it out so that I make it fall on the correct side every time. It's gonna manage itself. Ah! Mm. What? I think I can go up those wooden circles on the side. Kind of looks like it, doesn't it? Ah, shit. Maybe that would have been a better tactic earlier in the encounter. As sidekicks go, this cap is probably one of the more useful sidekicks in a Mario game. Not that there are many, but you know, there are occasionals. And gotta say, I'm a fan in as much as it's like level of obnoxiousness to usefulness ratio is pretty good on this game. Crush that bird like it was nothing. I'm going to be close, I think. I think I've got one more of those guys to kill. Makes it a little tougher because they bounce. Aha! Good comedy explosion of robot. Where it kind of explodes and then really explodes. Gives you that moment of like, yeah, maybe it's not gonna explode. Okay, it exploded. Yep. To the moon? It's kind of nuts that, you know, according to what I remember that somebody said, I might be like a little over a quarter of the way, or a quarter-ish, right in that zone of being a quarter of the way to having all the things in this game. I wonder if there are some other kingdoms that show up, you know, like special world kind of situation. Oh! Do you think they're gonna get married? I mean, Mario and the princess. Think they're finally gonna... He's finally gonna make an honest woman out of her? After all these years? Super Mario Wedding Planner, the next game on the list. Actually, the next game is Mario 3D World Bowser's Fury, which I'm really looking forward to. It looks cute and fun. And I did like Mario 3D World, whatever that's called. It was just the last challenge, the whatever that was called. Grandmaster Galaxy, the perfect run, the whatever that was. It's a little too much. A little much for me. Should I go to the moon and try and finish the game? Whoa! This is amazing. There's moon physics on the moon. See, I have to go do this now because I just saw it. Pretty cool. Shining above the moon. That's another good example of one that's not as descriptive as, you know, it could be. This is cool. I like this a lot. This is very fun. Another metal box over there. Some slime, I guess, based on the sound. Angry octopus man. Ah! That was a moment of decision of like, do I go for it or do I say, you know, it's probably set up this way for some reason. Boom. Is this what I was supposed to do? Oh god! When did the moon become this? Underground moon I like how everything is moon stuff. Oh damn it. Gravity feels normal here, huh? Fun time's over. Time to rescue a princess and not enjoy it. Oh! Ah! Okay. I guess I should take this more seriously. This is the game. You idiot. That was an attempt to land directly on him, but... Wah! Something's in there. Something good. Something worth my time. And have a nice dowry here. Open. Don't mind if I do. Bowser watching Mario go through his castles and stuff must be like, why do I insist on giving him the exact things he always needs to, you know, progress through the area? Like, why did I have to put those flying guys there? If I hadn't done that, this wouldn't be an issue. It's kind of funny playing this with this guy, because you're like, oh, his aim's not great. So I can see why he might have some trouble hitting me. This is always to me what like a good last stage of a Mario game like this should be, is like something that puts your skills to the test. And is like, here's all the things you did, you know. Let's try them again. think I gotta go that way. Ah. Oh! That's actually gone. I thought I could just see it when I was him, but it was always there. What a scam that was. How the hell are you supposed to do that? Ah! This is pretty cool. Like he just comes busting through. I mean, is he just a trick? Oh! Alright, let's do this. Oh, okay. He's pretty quick without his shades on. Alright. Let's hope for a flag or something here. I'd prefer not to do that again, but you know, things happen. Alright. Smash, smash, smash. Oh, it's a little faster than me. If I learned anything from the last game, it's that you can run all across this. This stage is definitely going to be a gigantic pain in the ass to get all the things. Chain Chumpkins. It looks like a beautiful foil wrapped chocolate. Splendid. Oh, that was my hat friend. I was like, why is she saying splendid? I would think she wouldn't care for that much. No. Classic Pete getting greed. Really hoping to beat this without losing this life and having to go back. I don't know that I would have to go back, but I'm suspicious. Oh no! I thought I had like one more beat. Alright, this isn't too bad. As far as going back. I'd like to start closer, but this'll do. Cannot jump at all. And then he has a mustache, so he's kind of like a 70s football player. Alright, well, that's not too horrible. Maybe I can do better this time. Oh, should I skip? I skipped it! I did it! Kind of hoping not to lose any that quickly, but here we are. Alright. I'm just gonna not worry about getting him right away. And then try and get him like once. But prioritize the dodge. She really didn't learn much of a lesson since our last fight, to be honest. Doing essentially the same thing. The idea of some, you know, wacky rich lady having one of these as a pet that, you know, she carries around all the time is hilarious. I do like it. Someone who programmed or worked on this game was like, you know that specific kind of rich lady who's like, my dog is more important than every other human on the planet? I'm like, yeah, I do. I do know that kind of I mean, I know what you're talking about. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Did I just do that? Did I just make a terrible mistake? If I die, will I end up back where I was instead of having to go through all that again? Oh my god, have I made a horrible error? Oh, wait, okay. Whew. I thought I had made a mistake. Oh, wow! There's a purple thing up on the spire. Well, let's do this. Let's do this thing. This is a good example of scale, like I was talking about. Is that the ring? Are you gonna put it on her head? Not sure about the taste level of Bowser's suit. Wow. Okay. That gave me a glimmer of hope of like, oh, maybe we will be done. Oh, okay. We had to go into a boss area. Oh, look at these metal blocks. I wonder if this will help me gain the ability to destroy them. I have vague memories of doing this punching thing. Ugh. Punch, 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 punch. So many punchings. Ah! Think I can duck under that? Nope. Okay. Asked and answered. Okay. Ah, damn it. I was like, where'd it go? Fuck on this, you bastard. I don't know how I got away from that one, but okay. Ah, shit. Should've known. Can't decide if I just made a good choice or not, getting that heart. Damn it! Ah. So many hats. No! I can't skip this. You do have to run down the hallway. This is embarrassing, isn't it? Maybe me and Carmen Sandiego here should just get together. Can, you know, skip this. No fish in the sea is what I've discovered. You know, I really traveled the world and found myself as Mario. And, you know, I'm kind of like, maybe Princess, you know, it's like, you're not the only game in town. I'm a more worldly Mario now. And that has made me believe that love is not real. Ah. Fuck. Mm. You gotta like wait a moment to jump over the one, and then you gotta jump over the second one immediately. Okay. A little unfair, game. No! No! That's like exactly what happened last time. Damn it. Pushing forward already. Is this guy gonna be like, you could have an extra thing? It looks like you're having some trouble. I can do it. I can do it. I mean, I do kind of wish I had it, but I feel like this is within my grasp. Damn it! Ah! Ching. She's right in the crotch. Damn right, it's nice. There we go. Here we go. Kaboom. He's not in his suit, but he doesn't look totally defeated. No blood came gushing out of his mouth. Oh no. He said Peach. Son of a gun. Oh, I was like, I thought he was talking about Bowser and the princess. Are those two all right? Oh, this is getting real existential and trippy, huh? Oh my god, this is like all Mario history. That was great, by the way. I approve of where this is going. What just happened? Great. This is great. What a hilarious, like, way to end the game. I feel dumb, because I'm like, I did not see that coming. That, you know, it's like, let's take over... Oh, shit. Let's take over Bowser's body. I did not see that coming. Even though it should be obvious, right? It should be like, yeah, duh, of course that's what you're going to do at the end of this game. What else would you do? You guys like Mario triple jumping. Run! I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be a little upsetting if I have to go through here again and like defeat this part again and collect coins and stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna enjoy that. Blah. There's a lot happening right now. Good lord. This is the moon? What the hell is going on? These moon rocks? Is that why they look like this? In future games, Mario's gonna be like, Bowser, I've been inside you. I know what's happening in there. Oh, it was gonna happen. This would also be a good Mario spin-off, like a dating sim, and your rival for her affection is Bowser. I would enjoy the shit out of that. What? You're just gonna leave these bros on the moon? Well, there you go. That was Super Mario Odyssey, or like 25% of Super Mario Odyssey, I guess? So, you know, I could move on, but I think I'm gonna play this one some more and try and get an idea of like how annoying is it to try and get all the things. I expect it might be kind of annoying, but I don't know. I feel like I got a good chunk going through without really like killing myself, so that does make me optimistic for the future. And with only 2 other Mario games left, one of which being Super Mario 3D World again, which, if that's anything like the other one, I am not anticipating trying to get everything in that game, because I regret doing it in Mario 3D World, or at least trying. You know, because that one, it was like, you have to do all the things with all the characters in order to actually do everything, which I was like, there's no way. There's no way. That would make me crazy. But, you know, I thought maybe I'll go back to it at some point and play it with, like, 1981. Do you think that was when Mario debuted? I thought about going back and playing it, and I was like, you know, if I played it with, like, Poon Master Flex, and we both used a character, we could, you know, do the characters in half the time. But I can't really see getting through the last stage with all the characters. That seems impossible. But yeah, I didn't spend a ton of time on the ice level. I didn't spend a lot of time on this food level. So I think there's quite a bit more that I can get that's still in the neighborhood of low-hanging fruit, probably. So yeah, I'm excited for the other games, but I'm still having fun with this, so I think I'll probably continue and do a little bit more, get a little closer. Because if there is like somewhere around 900 things, then I should, oh, there's a space seat. Then I feel like if I got 500, by the time I got there, I would know like, this is a good idea to keep going, or I'd be like, this is dumb. I hate it. I'm not having fun anymore. This needs to end. I suppose also, like, I could get all the moons and not all the coins or something. You know what I mean? Like, I could perhaps divvy it up a little or something. We'll see. We'll see. Hey, you're welcome.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
You're welcome, Mario. Aha. As I suspected. These frogs look so dumb. That was a great first transformation, too. So this is 2017. This is like 7 years old already? Ho ho. Now I see purple coins and everything. Okay. Well, this is where we're going to leave off for today. But join us next time for some more. I mean, so far, so looking pretty good. Okay. We'll be able to travel somewhere new. That's what I thought. Well, this is a good place to leave for this time. But as always, I've been Pete at exactly 40. And we're definitely looking good to finish the Mario games before I turn 41. So, you know, in my late 30s, I'll have finished. We'll see you next time.